it's 2:20 and it's time to wake up. Can hear my alarm clock. Oh my gosh, I'm so sleepy. But we gotta go.
I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you.
Mabuhay! It's Jhenny with an H. I apologize for the exhausted look. We just finished our first LA Marathon crash course. We rode our bikes from Glendale to Sunset in LA and all the way to Santa Monica. Then we have to take the train back to downtown LA and ride the bikes again around downtown and Glendale. I have to wake up at 2 a.m. and nah, no makeup. Go natural. So if you are planning to or interested in doing an LA Marathon or any marathon crash course race with your bikes, of course we have to do some preparations, but I'm going to give you 5 things to avoid. Alright everyone, it's already 1 a.m. and I'm going to try to get some sleep, even just for an hour. We have to wake up at 2 o'clock to get ready, get some breakfast, even for oatmeal and coffee. And then we have to head out to Glendale at 2:30 because we're going to meet some people around 3:30 and then ride to Tangs. I'm already wearing my clothes. I'm just gonna wear my jacket, my gear, and then we're off to ride our bikes. I already have my helmet and my backpack. Here's my alarm clock. It's 1:12 a.m. So after we ride our bikes, when we get home, I have to go to work at 12. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Alright, good night. Number 1, not getting enough sleep. Of course, in any sports or activity that you're going to do, you have to make sure that you get enough sleep, proper sleep, 6 to 8 hours at least. In my case, this is our first marathon crash ride, and I've been so bad that I slept at 1 a.m. and woke up at 2 a.m. So basically I only have 1 hour of sleep. That's why I look haggard right now. So I don't recommend that. You have to make sure that you get enough hours of sleep, beauty rest if you can, so you have enough energy to tackle the course, the ride, the next day.
I totally gassed out. I need to eat my candy. I'm starving.
Number 2, not eating breakfast. We all know that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You have to make sure that you get something to eat because the crash ride lasts for about an hour and a half to 3 hours, depends on how fast you ride your bike and how efficient you use your energy in tackling those hills and obstacles on the ride. The LA Marathon that we did, we started on Sunset and Fountain at Tang's Donuts, and then we rode all the way to Santa Monica. Wait, actually, we started in Glendale because we don't want to deal with the parking, so we rode from our house in Glendale, which is 8 miles from Tang's, at 3:30 in the morning when call time is at 4 a.m. We were rushing and stressed, but luckily we were able to catch up the group. So I only ate half tumbler of oatmeal and coffee. So in a tumbler, I usually mix my oatmeal on my hot coffee. I know it's gross, but I mean, you gotta hit 2 birds with 1 stone. I get my food, which is the oatmeal, and my caffeine, which is the coffee, with sugar and creamer, of course. Halfway towards the course, which took us 2.5 hours to finish riding Sunset to Santa Monica, I was starving. Like literally, I can feel my tummy growling, grumbling, yelling, screaming at me. So I only snack on Tootsie Roll. I got some chocolates to give me sugar and energy. I got some granola bars, but trust me, when you're running or cycling and you have to cycle fast because it's dark and yeah, there's a cutoff time for the cyclists to ride the road, or else you'll have to go on the sidewalk because the runners are gonna be using the road. I brought granola bars, but I didn't eat them because I was cycling. My lips are dry. I'm thirsty. I'm drinking water, but not so much. And if I eat granola bars, it'll make me, I don't know, more dry. So I was chewing on my Tootsie Roll, some chocolates on the way to Santa Monica. So make sure to eat something, okay? At least 30 minutes before you start riding. Eat toast or banana or a complete meal, oatmeal, and or cereal. You're good for the rest of the 2 hours, 2.5 hours, or 1.5 if you're riding really efficiently. So yeah, eat. Number 3. Speaking of coffee, coffee is a diuretic. That means it has caffeine, and caffeine makes you go number 1. If you are riding your bike for an hour and a half or 2 hours and a half, you don't have time to stop, especially when we're riding at night or at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. There's no porta potties open. The LA Marathon course hasn't started, or people haven't finished setting up yet, so there's no restrooms around the area. So make sure to avoid drinking coffee or tea or any caffeinated drinks before you do your ride or run, because it will make you go number 1. It'll make you go tinkle or jingle or go on the loo, whatever you call it. So you know what I mean. No diuretics, no coffee, tea. I suggest hot chocolate, but make sure you're not lactose intolerant. Orange juice. Some people have bad reaction to eating fruits and drinking orange juice or juice in the morning, which includes myself. I don't know why, but when I drink orange juice in the morning, I go number 2. So it's bad. So yeah, no diuretics, no coffee, no tea. Drink water, hot chocolate, or milk if you're not lactose intolerant. So yeah, number 3. No diuretics, no caffeinated drinks.
Century City. Oh wait, that's Culver City. Shoot, it's hard.
Probably at the end already.
It is probably at the end already. Fudge. Did we go through VA yet? Oh, it didn't go. I remember that's where I struggled.
Number 4. Not setting up your GoPro or your action camera or your camera properly, or doing a test run before you hit the road and set up your GoPro on places or things that you haven't tried before. So what happened to myself was, my past cycling vlogs or videos, I put my GoPro on a holder and it looked really good. Now, I listened to someone, he told me to put it on my chest because I have a chest strap for my GoPro. Here's what happened. The GoPro on your chest is facing downwards, so slightly diagonal downwards. And then you lean on your bike, which makes the camera face the road or lower. So all of my clips, or most of my clips, all I could see was my bike, the road, and my hands. So if you're going to use your GoPro and you haven't done this before, which I haven't done long rides yet, make sure to know your proper setup. It's a learning process, I know, and I was pretty irresponsible because I was so excited to do it. I know it's a crazy idea to do a cycling ride a long distance. I know some people are really awesome in cycling. Not me. We just started. I was gonna do a vlog of our adventure, but you can't see awesome videos. Sorry guys and gals. So yeah, please practice your setup, do a test run, and then take awesome recording of your videos and cherish those memories for a lifetime. Number 4, practice your camera setup.
Can't slow down. How do I turn my gears again?
No, drop the one on the right.
And then, how about the left?
We got them all nuggets here.
Oh, too much. My legs hurt. There's EJ. I hope the Starbucks open now.
Number 5, speaking of setups and test runs, this event, the LA Marathon 2018 crash course, was a cycling event where we rode from Sunset and Fountain all the way to Santa Monica. Well, when we started in Glendale, we rode a total of about 20 to 25 miles. That is our first long distance ride. The most that we did was 9 miles. Click on the description below. That is our cycling vlog number 1 when we went to Venice Beach, Marina Del Rey, and Santa Monica. So that was a total of 9 miles. This one, 20 miles. 25 miles. We haven't done anything like that before. By mile 10, I had shin splints. So my shin, which is the front part of your leg, started to cramp up. It was horrible. I was about to cry. I don't know what to do. But, you know, everyone's riding where it's dark. I don't want to get left behind. I was riding with my toes pointing down instead of you pushing with your heels. I was pushing like that because every time I lift my toes, which is dorsiflex, it activates the muscles and it hurts. It gives me cramps. I rode for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes feeling that cramp. I think it was the dehydration too, but it was horrible. Around mile 15, I started having cramps on both left and right quads. I don't know, maybe because my butt was already hurting. I was compensating because I was trying to stand up instead of leaning or sitting down. I was doing squats while pedaling the bike. Both of my quads were on fire. Every time I sit down on the bike, my bottom hurts. So I lift myself up a little bit. All of my weight goes to my legs and my quads have to work harder to keep my legs extended so I don't bend my knees like that. I have to like keep my knees on a 90-degree angle. It would hurt like crazy. Yeah, mile 15, it was crazy. I was about to cry. And that was around VA, so veterans area. It was horrible too because there's a bunch of hills. The best part was in Sunset going downhill. It was awesome. But when we hit the VA, it was horrible. By the way, so when we ran the marathon back in 2015, the VA area is when I cried, like literally cried, sob, and tears falling down from my eyes because I was having cramps on my calf muscles, my gastrocs, and my soleus, and you know, those muscles. Same thing happened on this ride. Never learned. Cramps by the VA area. I don't know why. I don't know if it's cursed, but I got cramps. I guess because I haven't trained for this. Maximum ride was 9 miles, and that's pretty much it. Lesson learned. Train for months or for weeks. Try to do gradual increase of distance with your actual bike, not the one on the gym, because you have to play around with the gears and setup. You have to know your gears because I didn't learn my gear. I used to do it before when we rode our bike last year, but I forgot. I was trying to figure out my gears on the way to Sunset. So from Glendale, that 8-mile ride, which consisted of a bunch of hills too, I was trying to figure out what settings are comfortable for me to ride on with my bike. So I was having cramps all over my legs for the entire ride. It would go away. I would push myself to like find the comfortable position to ease the pain, and it would go away. Trust me. I don't know how. Miraculously, thank you God. It went away, and then it would come back again once I adjust my sitting position. Because once I get comfortable, okay, my butt won't hurt anymore. But then after like 5 minutes, I try to move because it's getting numb. Cramps come back, and butt pain comes back. Yeah, train, practice, and practice for a couple of weeks, couple months before you put yourself into something that you haven't done before. Crazy, I know, but you have to practice. All right, number 5, practice.
We made it.
Literally, it's right there, final stretch. We're done. We're here in Santa Monica. Finally finished. Probably a 20-mile ride. Look at that guy. Sup? We're in Santa Monica. We finally finished our 20-mile bike ride. First long. We ran the marathon.
In 1 hour, 30 minutes.
An hour and 30 minutes for him. I was like 2 hours and 30 minutes. My quads are dying and I can't up. Alright.
So I know there are more things to talk about riding your bikes. These are just my opinions, okay? I'm not a professional cyclist. This is based on my experience, my mistakes that I don't want you to do. So don't hate me for getting things wrong. Not accurate based on your capabilities. So if you have any questions based on or regarding cycling, running, let me know. We would really appreciate your tips to professional cyclists. You guys are nice. And by the way, there's a bunch of nice cyclists today. Like just strangers, they would just say hi, good morning to you. We would take a couple of breaks, total of 5 I think, towards the entire course, and people would ask us, are you guys okay? Do you guys need help? I was so touched. Cyclists are nice. Some are horrible. One guy spat in front of me. I don't know why. I was riding slow, but I was all the way on the right side, letting them pass, and he spat right in front of my bike. Like, seriously, dude? But anyways, 99%, they're all nice. If you guys have any suggestions, tips, please let me know. Comment down below. Comment. If you have any questions or violent reactions, opinions, comments down below as well. If this video helped you and you're planning to do your LA Marathon race, running or cycling, let me know as well. We would love to meet up with you guys and ride. I know it's crazy. My boyfriend's gonna hate me for this. I'm thinking of riding it again next year, but this time I'm going to train. Let us know so we can meet up somewhere in Sunset, Tanks, and then we could form a little group, beginners group, and we could motivate each other to finish this course. Please like, comment, share it to your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more cycling vlogs and travel vlogs and succulent vlogs and music vlogs and exercise vlogs. Thank you and have a great day. Salamat!